Welcome back to the channel. What I have for you today is a brand new festival playlist. As you can see up here, we're going to change over soon to the spring hot season. It's been a while since I've been here for one of these changeovers, so I wanted to record it for you for the channel. So here we go. Not much is different if you're here when it actually switches. You get a little acoustic music. You get the season. But it's going to load in. We're going to see it, and then she breaks it down sometimes if we get out of this. But all right, here we go. The first car we get this week is actually the only car we get as a reward is the Porsche Mission R. Hard to find, legendary. I love it. It is so cool. And then, I believe it's electric. And then we get a Horizon backstage pass. I just went in there and unloaded probably 5 or 6 more of those for things that I really wanted, and I still have like 26. So it's crazy. That's one of the reasons I stopped buying them in the shop. This week's weekly challenge car is the 2017 Ferrari 812 Superfast, one of my favorite Ferraris. I don't really drive a lot of the Ferraris in the game. This one is super cool. I have mine upgraded to S1900, all-wheel drive, twin turbo. It is very fun. It is indeed super fast. So we're going to get to that in just a second. Today's daily challenge, roundabout drive 3 miles at the stadium at the high-speed track. Of course, let's jump into the shop. If you guys do not have the Rimac Concept 2 from 2019, please get it, because the Concept is just far and away better than the other Rimac in the game. This one allows you to equip a drift transmission, which you can then have the crazy powerful electric motors on a 4-speed transmission. You can get 4 gears. It goes insanely fast. It's amazing. Try it out for yourself today. There's the backstage pass that I'm not going to get. We do have the other stuff, and I just spent a bunch of these super wheel spins, so I still got a bunch more to go, and I like 500 and some, so I'm good on that as well. Saving my Forzathon points. Tomorrow's video is going to be the trial, T-Redding the Line, Decade 2000s A800, Apex Racing. What we're going to win is the foreground car, and in the background is what we're going to be driving. So there you go. As for Event Labs, 2 of my favorite creators are featured this week, GT Deny and Joe C. So we're going to get to that on Sunday. On Saturday, of course, we have the PR Stunt Speedrun. It looks like we have 5 PR stunts to take care of this week. Then we got some seasonal championships, Horizon Tour, a treasure hunt we'll get to in just a second. Same with the photo challenge. And then the Eliminator, as always, 30th or better. And then I do need to do these monthly rivals and Forza EV. I don't know why I've left that for so long. But here we have all this stuff out here in the expansions. Look at this. A German engineering hoodie. I probably have it, but it sounds weird, so maybe I'll check on that. But otherwise, let's see if they say anything.
Hey Arturo.
Yeah, there we go.
New festival playlist schedule is up. Question, you don't mind dust storms, do you?
So this is what you get when you get the changeover. Not really any other time. They will show you the seasonal events, which you can still get to at any time on the map. One of the ways you can do that is you start world map, hit the RB, and then you get rid of everything and go down to seasonal events. And I guess if you wanted to, you could do this kind of stuff. And this is going to give you all the seasonal stuff without the the rigmarole, without everything else polluting your screen. The millions of things you can do in the game. Actually, let me bring all this back because I kind of like the chaos. All right, so first up is the weekly challenge. Let's get into the Ferrari 812 Superfast. We're going to fly down there. There we go. And it should be in the foreground here. There we go. S1900, like I said, legendary. This thing is super good. And before we trigger the Chapter 1, let me go read it. Brawn and Beauty. Chapter 1, Lap of Luxury. Style meets speed in this supercar. Own and drive the 2017 Ferrari 812 Superfast and get a taste for what it has to offer. Okay, so bop, 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 bop. There we go. There's that. Chapter 2, All Natural. In 2018, Ferrari claimed that the 2017 Ferrari 812 Superfast had the most powerful, naturally aspirated engine. Feel the power from it by maintaining a speed of 175 miles per hour for 15 seconds. We've already reached 38, so we're well on our way. We're just waiting. So this car is very fast, super fast. Can we keep 175 through this turn up here? It's possible. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay, so I'm going to regroup here and send it onto the highway, where we will very much be able to do that. It does take a little bit to get up to that 175. That's surprising. I feel like this car is very good when I need to use it for certain things at S1 900. That looked like I just hit the jump button. That was hilarious. All natural complete. Moving on, Chapter 3, Fly High, Ferrari. Designed with active and passive aerodynamics in mind, the 2017 Ferrari 812 Superfast can reduce drag by making use of air bypasses. See the impact for yourself by achieving 5 ultimate air skills. I believe we just got one. I don't really know how I did that. I think I just kind of hucked myself across a curb and caught some air, but we need ultimate air. So for that, you're going to have to send yourself out through here, and you're going to see it pop up. Awesome air. We just got kangaroo, the Bisou style. Like, I don't know what is happening. Ultimate. Insane. There you go. Whatever that was, that's what it took. Chapter 4, Tourism Extraordinaire. The 2017 Ferrari 812 Superfast is classed as a Grand Tour, a GT car. A car intended to go fast over long distances. Go for a road trip across Mexico by driving for 5 miles. All right. Very cool. Let's go. We're going to hit the highway. That's the easiest way to do it. That guy, he's getting air out there, probably in the same car. That is cool. It's so funny to see people doing the challenges as soon as they come available. So what you could do is you could step down into the cockpit here, look around, enjoy the Ferrari-ness of it all as we click off these miles. But for some reason, for me, I just don't really play these games with that POV. I like this. I like seeing the car. I like seeing what's around me. Probably in real life, if I could, I would drive like this. I don't know how that would work. Maybe it's an out-of-body experience, but yeah. It's my preference. So this thing is screaming at 230, 240, and climbing. Not even near red line. Just eating the road up. Now, in stock form, I'm sure this GT car could definitely do high speeds over long distances, but at S1 900, we are really killing the game. Look at this. Could you imagine just having this thing slammed out, going 250 for miles and miles? I mean, you're not doing it in a quarter. You're not going around the track. Like, this is crazy. You know what I should have done? Our daily challenge. I should have went to the stadium with this thing. Speaking of which, let's go. Why not? I don't think we're going to get the notification here. Let's see. Sorry, Jeep. My bad. We did. Brawn and Beauty. So, to drive 3 miles at the stadium, we can get a different vehicle since we've already used up our mileage there. And for this, you don't have to use anything in particular. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a very fast car. I'm going to get an X-Class. There you go. Sort them. I just had a chance to get another one of these in the wheel spin, the super wheel spin, but I don't know. I never know if I should or not. You know what I mean? Something I saw somebody driving on TikTok the other day saying it was just so crazy. I do love the sound of it. This Lamborghini Essenza V12 race car. I believe this was a paid DLC car, but it's wild. Let's go drive 3 miles and see how fast they go by. Oh, doesn't that sound good? The echo from that crazy exhaust note. And this thing does have extreme handling. Now, we're not up to speed quite yet. There we go. The pops and cracks, that's insane. How many laps here for 3 miles? I wish when you got in here, it would just start showing you data. It would just show you how many laps you did, your lap times. That would be cool if that automatically just loaded in. You gotta start a race for that to happen. But it is what it is. And you know what's funny? I just realized we started the spring hot season today on the actual first day of spring, right? Crazy. So glad winter is over. I've been outside cutting some brush down before, you know, things take off and bloom and I get poisoned from it all. But I was just trying so hard to not have spring fever. You see these people, like I was talking about with a friend of mine, that, you know, they show up the first day, it's like over 50 degrees. They're out there in a tube top. It's like, chill, dude. She was in fact a she, but still, it's funny to call her dude. There you go, roundabout, the first daily challenge of the week. Drive 3 miles at the stadium complete. We already did the shop. We really don't have much else to do other than the treasure hunt. Old is gold. Looks like we have an F1 that we drove yesterday. Treasure clue, solidify the retro reputation by speedily earning gold. 300 Forzathon points for this. Speedily earning gold. First, speed. Let's try a speed trap first. Let's see if that does anything. There is a speed trap right here, of course. I'm going to check that one out. We're going to fast travel here. And let's go load up the car from the picture, from the thumbnail. We're going to go to McLaren. Mine is white, I believe. Like I said, I used it yesterday. I needed something from the 90s to go very fast. And there it is, the F1 GT from 1997 from McLaren. Here we go, 2 miles away. Very fast, a lot of shifting, probably with paddles. I'm not necessarily familiar with the drivetrain on this one. I know it is crazy rare, but look at that. Look at the profile. It's a wedge. So I think you need 270 here. Or are we going to be able to get it? Oh no. Okay, so we have to do some tuning real quick. Gearing. It says we're set to 272. Let's go for a little more speed. 338. It doesn't really change us. I guess we'll just have to go for it. Just continue on here. Going uphill, slowing us down a little bit. There's 271. Wow. Treasure challenge complete. Barely getting that. I think it was aero limited. Wow. Maybe I could have turned the downforce down a little bit. But look here. Hiding underneath this cross-country race is the treasure chest. We're going to mark it. We're going to fast travel to this one. I don't like to fast travel to them because sometimes they don't work. They're not there. Let's see. So it's behind me, I believe, right? No, it's this one. I thought I couldn't see it for a second. I don't know. Let's go in here. And there it is. 3, 2, 1. Smash. All right, so we found 300 Forzathon points. We're going to add those to our totals. Not even 1/3 of a backstage pass. So if you have a ton of those, or unless you want, you know, a bunch of those cars, I wouldn't waste your points. So we have 9 points. Moving into tomorrow's trial video. That's not going to give us enough for that Porsche Mission R. So let's go take the photo challenge. Hashtag Lambo number 5? N05? No 5. Lambo no 5. Photograph any Lamborghini at El Arco de Cabo San Lucas. Alright, so if you don't know where that is, I'll show you now. It is right here. El Arco de Cabo San Lucas. And there is an XP sign there, so if you don't have that, you can get that as well. Now, your fast travel will only take you as far as the road goes, but somebody fast traveled, or was there. It's weird. You can also follow somebody's name. Usually there's people out here. Honestly, even if you didn't have a Lamborghini, you could just come out here and wait. I'm sure one will appear since people have to do the challenge. We're sliding. And we're going to take the picture. Let's see if we can get both Lambos. Isn't there another one? Oh my gosh, 2 Urus. 2 Uris. There we go. Any Lamborghini and the locale. We get a Pinata Pop car horn for that. I know that was what you're interested in. But there you go. There is your first video of this spring hot season. Our second time playing through, of course, they're rehashing these series. This one, high performance. I chose to go to Horizon Wilds, and as you see, that is the winner. So, I don't know. Does your vote make a difference? I guess you can feel like it does. But we're going to be playing that one again soon, and we're finishing out high performance here. So if you want to go to that ring, that high-speed circuit at the stadium, this is your last chance this week. All week long, you can go there until we get the Horizon Realms update, which then we're going to be able to go anywhere we want through the history of the Forza Horizon game. So stuff like the Horizon Cars and Coffee is going to be coming back. The one, of course, the stunt park, the one where you have like the waves and stuff in there, all the holiday ones, which I don't think a lot of people are going to go to the holiday ones when it's not that season. But the cool thing is, depending on what series we're in, when the holidays are here, you can go there. But also, there are some challenges that depend on you being able to hit Christmas trees and things like that at the ice rink and all that. So I guess if you didn't get those, you'll be able to get those then. Also, you can do that stuff in challenge cards and event labs as well. That's going to do it for me today. Make sure you come back tomorrow. We're going to have the trial. We're going to test drive the Porsche Mission R. I don't use it a lot. It is pretty cool. Maybe we'll modify it. Maybe we'll make a cooler version of it. We'll see. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. We're slowly climbing, but ever climbing to the top. And thank you guys for that. I will see you tomorrow in the next one. Later.